Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to pYanodon's. Good time will be had by all. Excited to get into some cDNA. I think we're gonna get there soon. And by soon, I mean sometime in the next 50 hours. No, it should be less than that. We left off having finished. We've got the optical sets, and now I've also got the Zogna bacteria. Good stuff, good stuff. So now we can harness all of the things we need to get cDNA. Hello there, Hotful. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, we need a lot of petri dish action going on here, as well as collecting some rubber. Gotta get Vrauk cocoons all the way up here. What's up, Dave? I know. We talk about the new Satisfactory video. You didn't watch it fast enough. I blame you for this. We also need more moss gene samples, which I'm not sure if I have enough to share. We did add more moss. We might have enough now. Not really sure. Maybe I add another one? Just to be safe? I don't know. Sure. Yeah, we'll just add another one. Because this amount of moss gene samples is holy... Never mind, we're not going to have that much. 5 gene labs running full time. 10 moss a second. 1 petri dish a second. So that actually seems to be kind of the most expensive part. Or maybe the substrate. No, actually, the substrate's not too bad. At the end of the day. Okay. What's up, Kamuna? Welcome, welcome. How's your vacation going? Alright, we'll get another moss plant just because we can. I don't really know how much good it'll do. Grab some moss, throw it in there, call it a day. Hey, Turkey. Yeah, cDNA is kind of a rough time. We've got a lot of work left still. Because we need more... How much glassware? Petri dishes. We get 3.333. Yeah, the rate doesn't matter too much. cDNA. I mean... We do need some for some stuff later, but for now, we just need, like, a few. It's possible that I even should be hand-feeding some things for now, rather than automating all of it, but I know that automating it will pay off in the long run, so I think we're just gonna bite the bullet and do it, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Vrauk cocoons... We can... What can we do? So they're going to back up to... Where are they going to back up to? Well, we're not actually going to get Vrauk cocoons backing up because I have more consumption than I have production. So... We're just going to have to steal some... and be okay with it. So steal some Vrauk cocoons, bring them over to the east here. Gosh, this is all so messy. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay. Yeah, I probably will add another chamber. The reproductive chamber. Okay, so I got the petri dishes. Moss gene samples we can put on a belt. That's easy. did I need? Glassware itself. I mean, this is basically pyscience, right? Substrate and glassware just straight up is pyscience. 3 substrate to 1... 6 substrate to 1 glassware is 1 pyscience. So this is like not the same ratio, but it is the same stuff. So we'll do glassware and substrate on a belt. Which means... Oh, and cellulose. I already have that here too, which we need for something? Oh, just for the substrate. Alright. Maybe I just steal substrate here, and that'll be easier. Oh god, this is some serious spaghetti. Can this go over? Nope. So let's steal some substrate, and we have to escape the spaghetti. I think we can escape the spaghetti here if we use different underground pipes. Okay, so substrate is free, and then we need glassware to be free. Where's glassware? Uh-oh. We are rubber stopper stopped up. But glassware is on this belt, so I could... Let's see. Don't forget to hook up the moss. Don't forget to hook up the moss. Don't forget to hook up the moss. Don't forget. Don't forget to hook up the moss. Okay, so you're gonna go on the right side, and then this needs to be on the bottom, which is the left. Don't forget to hook up the moss. Here. Alright, that should do it. Glassware and substrate are on a belt. Get that over there. What are you saying, Aelor, about chains? Let's just make this better. Oh, and optical sets are right there as well, which we also need for the laboratory instruments. And what was the chassis? It was like titanium and steel. No, Phoenix. Yes. Well, the Phoenix can come with the rubber, and the tin can come with circuits. All four. So we'll have 2 belts. Oh my god, there's so many belts converging to make frickin' cDNA. Kind of an absurd amount of belts, to be perfectly honest. Wait, where am I going? Over there. To the east. What's up, Sidus? Okay, so there's Vrout cocoons. We got Petri dishes needed, but we have them. We got the agar getting made. We're gonna need some hot air, which will be fine. We can make that from some coke. We're gonna need some steel and biosamples. So I still need moss jeans. She got them apple moss jeans, boots with the fur, Then we need some tin and circuits and Phoenix. And we gotta get all that to the east somehow through this mess, which is really getting tight. How am I gonna get that over there? I mean, we're definitely gonna go right past this, what is that, molybdenum patch. So I do need it. I can just use these 2, I think. Somehow. We'll figure it out. Okay, tin, circuit. Oh look, circuits and rubber are already together. So that's perfect. I am gonna split it just so we don't have weird, one thing is getting all of the love issue. And then I needed Phoenix and tin. So that's gonna be like this. And this is gonna be tougher. Where's the Phoenix coming from? Ah, right here. Okay, we can split it at this location. Oh, spaghetti indeed, Dave. Spaghetti indeed. You know what I can do, though, is 10 go out, and then it goes on to the right side, and then we do this, and then we got Phoenix and 10 together. Already, and I can ignore whatever I was doing with 10 over here. Okay, and then these two need to get to the east somehow. Antimony oxide, get out of my inventory. One here. Oh, that sometimes it just does the weirdest things when you drag a belt. Okay, that didn't break anything, right? All right, so we got one belt here, and the other belt, I'm not sure where to go yet. Oh, we need a lot more belts, considering the amount of beltage we're about to add to the base. Lots more belts. On here, let's grab a little bit of tin, a little bit of all the things. Okay, we actually have enough pipes. Weird to say that. I do need more inserters. And we're pretty good on air cores. Should be good on undergrounds. I do need more splitters. Okay, that should last a while. Then, what else do I need? I should just craft some more burner assemblers. That's pretty good. Yeah, moments that make you question bots win. But unfortunately, we know the answer is bots not for a long time. So we must press on with the spaghettis. Spaghettis must continue. You know, I might need to decrease my autosave frequency. It's starting to bother me a little bit. We're not even very far into the game. I'm anticipating we're gonna have to remove a little bit of that, which probably means we're gonna lose a lot of progress when the game inevitably crashes from some weird mod interaction. But this is the way. This is the way. Alright, this'll snake here. And continue. This is above it for now. There we go. And then these go underground. You go down here. The other one is there. It's there. Spaghetti is complete. Now we can do some somewhat straight lines. And I don't care about the undergrounds. The cost is so small compared to everything else I'm doing in this game. Inefficient undergrounds is literally the least of my worries. I have many other things to be concerned about. And, unlike the old days, I don't have to care about UPS concerns in terms of undergrounds versus straight belts. Back in my day, way back in the day, longer belts, or sorry, each, like this underground segment was more UPS efficient than a regular straight belt. But that is no longer the case, which feels really good, so you don't have to care. What's up, Strudel? Good afternoon or time zone or whatever to you. Dave, I sort of have con bots, yes. I haven't actually built any, but I do have them. I don't really think a construction bot network is going to do much for me right now, to be honest. Mostly because a lot of stuff that I need to construct isn't even automated. Like, they could build, I don't know, some belts for me automatically, but I don't really think construction bots are the key for me right now. Is there another? There's probably some other type of butchering we're gonna need space for, so I'm gonna leave space for that. Might even be probably more than 2 more, but I know there's at least 1 easy one. They could build my train grid. The problem with that is I have nowhere near enough resources for the train grid to be built automatically. I'll have to start with some manual building of trains. Wow, I already ran out of belts. We really need a lot of belts. Do I have any internal rules or principles that I follow to keep my factory somehow clean? I'm sure that I would drown in spaghetti with this mod in my style of building. Well, do you not see what's happening to me? No, that's actually a really good question. In fact, that's such a good question. I'm going to copy it and paste it into a note to talk about on the podcast on Sunday. I think it's going to be on Sunday. And for that note, if any of you have questions of that style, you know, that are like interesting talking points, please post them in the Discord. I'm always looking for more topics to talk about on the podcast. So go head over to the Factory Must Grow Ideas channel and post your ideas there. Very much appreciated. As far as my actual answer to that question, sort of. Yeah, you used Demon. You used to need undergrounds for compression as well. You're right. So the rules that I follow when I'm following them, which is the big if, because I'm pretty bad about consistently following my own rules. I try to avoid unnecessary squiggles. So something like this is not really following my rules, because I could instead just do this, right? So if you can make it an L, why have it be an S curve? That's one basic rule that helps avoid spaghetti. I'm not really following that rule very often, like right here. Well, I guess right here I actually needed to get to those buildings, so that's not a good example. But there's lots of examples of me not following that rule, but that is a rule that can help reduce spaghetti a little bit. Another rule that helps reduce spaghetti is having belts go like, I don't know, even this right here, like this looks fairly clean, this section, and that's because I'm having belts follow each other where they can until they need to split off. So kind of as long as they can go in a straight line with another belt, they will, and that tends to create nicer looking shapes. I only did this S curve because I didn't want to run into the name there. And I did this S curve because I didn't want to go on the ore patch. So like, I sort of follow my own rules, but I'm pretty inconsistent about it. I wouldn't exactly say I'm great. And that's only one rule. As far as like buildings and where you put stuff, there's all sorts of little rules you could come up with and heuristics. I'm not great with them. My bases are pretty spaghetti-fied, as you can see by this nonsense, but straight lines where you can is one of the simplest things, and leaving space between things, more space than you think you need, often allows for you to make straight lines later, where if you didn't leave the space, you would need spaghetti. So straight lines kind of combine with having extra space really well. And that's pretty much the core of a clean base. The more space you leave, the easier it'll be to make straight lines, and then the easier it is to leave more space, and you kind of end up with a much cleaner result. Okay, so I still need to make the chassis. Chassis? Kind of a weird plural. Oh, I already have that here. And the reason I keep opening this rather than just pinning it is because it's such a long pin. I guess I could scroll through it, but it feels like a lot of work. Even find what I'm looking for. Yeah, so that's the Phoenix and the tin and the circuit boards. And then we're gonna need the wood to fuel that. So let's have the wood continue on and go up here. And then we'll have an assembler. I guess that isn't going to work that way, is it? For lab. No. Where is it? What's it called? Equipment chassis, as some might incorrectly say. Okay, so that's good. And then that'll produce what we need for the lab instrument. And that needs the optics and the rubber. So then the lab instrument, and I know a lot of this needs green science, or we'll need a lot of this for green science too. So that's something I'm not really planning ahead for very well right now, but I know it's coming. Okay, and then we need the wood, I guess, again. Let's get this. Small parts. Oh, that's gross. I could make them locally. I guess we're just gonna have to belt them in. Ugh, I really hate that. I hate everything about that. And then that goes. We need small parts. We need steel. We need biosample, moss gene sample. I think that's it. Is that all that's left? It's kind of impressive. Oh, and the optical sets. So small parts, steel, optical sets, moss gene sample, and biosample. Is that 5 things? I lost count. Lost count. Okay, small parts. Oh god, we're out of iron. Small parts are on a belt over to here already, so we can continue that. Go. Oh, this is so spaghettied. If I can get it over to here, we're free. But the problem is getting it over to here. Because this is Spaghetti Town down here. It's gonna be hard to get it through there. I might just go over the research. Because we can pretty easily just underground between these, like so. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, look at this. We got room for one more miner. 749 iron. There we go. Consume every last bit. And then get rid of a bunch of crap that my inventory doesn't want. Which I don't want to waste a lot of those resources. I can just throw them in the buildings once I build them. Yeah, Satisfactory 1.0 is going to be awesome. I'm really excited for that. Oh yeah, we needed more of these too. Okay, cool. So that'll be for the AUGs. Auga. Okay, so small parts are here. How do we split you off? I think we just carry this down and then do one of those. Also, being willing to move your power poles is a far better way to reduce spaghetti than trying to skip over power poles all the time. Often it's much easier to just move the power pole. Okay, so there's small parts. Steel is relatively close. We'll bring steel down. I don't actually know what they said about release date. I just thought it was by the end of the year. But maybe I'm remembering that wrong. What's going on here? What I need is I kind of spaghettied myself here. Oh, there's steel over here. Okay, cool. So this steel... Oh, look, biosamples and steel right next to each other. Now that's what I like to call convenient. So this steel can just split. And then the biosample can split. And then those can just combine to be good friends. Actually, why don't I just put the steel on the biosample belt? Forget that. Forget that nonsense. Just do that. And then we can follow that down to here. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the wrong... That's the wrong thing. Okay, well, we're taking advantage of a belt we already have, and then we'll siphon the steel off, and then we'll come down and we'll add the biosample on. It was the biocontainers that I was looking at, not the biosamples. Those are very different things. So that's on the top CCW, so the outside CCW, so the inside CCW. Oh, looks like more like December, yeah. Peach, you don't think just moving power poles will help your spaghetti tendencies? I mean, you know, it's just as you're building your base, when you think, oh, I need to go around that power pole, instead think, oh, that power pole needs to be moved. And you might find yourself slowly with less spaghetti. Less of the spaghetti. And another thing to remember is spaghetti begets spaghetti, which is a fancy way of saying the more spaghetti you have, the more spaghetti you have. The less you have, the more you're... It's like when you have dirty dishes in the sink, you're way more likely to throw another dirty dish in the sink. But if the sink is totally empty and clean and it looks perfect, you're like, I should clean my dish when I put it in. At least that's how some people work. I know some of you are going to be like, nah, I'm a total slob. I don't care if the sink's clean. But, you know, I think psychologically it is somewhat. Okay, so what do I even have by now? Now I have steel, I have the biosamples, and I have the moss gene samples. So, and I'm gonna limit that. Then I need the small parts, but those are where again? Wait, where did those go? Those are over here somewhere. So small parts need to go on the moss gene sample belt. Which will go this way. And then spaghetti its way. This is kind of unfortunate. Spaghetti its way is definitely the correct term. But it will spaghetti its way over here. And then let's move this back as far as we can. And then it can go... needs to be on the other side of the belt, and then it can go on that belt, and that'll go on the bottom. There we go. So we got small parts with moss gene samples, and we got steel and titanium, and then we need the optical bits and bobs, and I want to say that will do it. In Pi, you can even have clean zinc. Oh god, now we've gone and done it. Now we've gone and done it. Speaking about clean sinks, I do not have a clean inventory. That is facet. Gotta get rid of a couple random non-expensive things. I'll keep the steel. I guess that's fine. Nothing else I want to trash, I don't think. So, are we going to go above or below? Go above. Is there room for belts here? Again, with the power poles, we can remove these. Medium poles have longer reach, so that's nice. I guess we need to go above, and then that one curves around. Parts aren't going on the belt? What? Yeah, they are. They're working. I just had 1/2 of it saturated. Wrongly. Now the optics. So the optics, I probably should just have right here. And I will do like that. And unless I totally spaced something, which I probably did. I mean, there's a good chance I spaced something. This is everything we need for cDNA. But I almost certainly forgot at least one thing. There's so many steps to this. Let's pin it again. And... sorry, 1 second. Okay. I need... what do I need, actually? I've got the equipment, and it needs the small parts. Chassis. So the chassis are done. Need optical sets and the small parts. So let's filter off the small parts. Small parts. Arts. That's how to get it. With the left hand. So I don't know if you guys play this game, but one of my favorite games in search functions is how can I find what I'm looking for with only letters I can reach with my left hand? And it's actually quite a fun game. It's very enjoyable for me. Now what would be even better is if I do this, and that, and then we have the optical sets come over. I gotta hoover all this up. Okay, and I'm just gonna control click all of these to get rid of a bunch of stuff I don't need. I do need lamps though, and circuits I need. Small parts, I guess I have enough extra. Any seaweed? No. Any water? Nope, can't hold water. Okay, so we've got laboratory instruments. Woohoo! Nice work. Beautiful. Oh, those make 2 at a time. Okay, I didn't actually notice that. I mean, they're super expensive. 5 rubber a piece. Man. Oh, we need a better rubber recipe. Better rubber recipe. I think I'm done with everything under this. Yes. And I'm done with that. So now we need the incubator. Oh, I need the hot air. We'll have to figure that out here in a second. And this one uses the steel. And... oh, I need to also do some Petri incubation, which is a problem. I'm going to need more agar. Let's at least... I don't know. Soil, probably? We have to soil ourselves again. I know you're all a fan of me saying that. Let's at least do one more so it can go at full speed. Seaweed. What am I? Oh, limestone. It's not missing soil. There we go. Uh-oh. Bad sign. Why is this flashing? Am I out of gasoline? I bet I'm out of gasoline. Yep, there we are. We're out of gas. Okay. Well, that's bad news. That is bad news indeed. Now, we're not, like, voiding steam somewhere doing something stupid, right? It's probably now that I've just hooked it up to the entire eastern side of the base, we're using steam in a lot of different places. We're using steam for agar, we're using steam. This is extra. We're getting cocoa and gas added into the steam network, but then we're also mining tin with this steam, and that's a big part of it. And it stops here for some reason. Okay. What else are we doing? Over here. Oh, wait, that's just the connection. Okay. And then we're doing all this steam cracking. Okay, so then we're out of gasoline. I mean, that's good to know. That's good to know. We'll just use up the heavy oil and the condensates next. See how that goes. And if that's still not enough, we'll figure out another solution. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I would like to steal your output, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh, and we need water. Done. That's gonna bother me. It's not in the right spot. There we go. So this should run at full speed, at least. That'll run at half speed, assuming I have the empty petri dishes for it. And then we've got a bunch of empty petri dishes. One of the other ones needed empties. It's the incubator. Or sorry, not the empties, but just the regulars. And then the other ones need the... what are they called? I don't know. The microorganism mine ones, where they've grown some crap. So the incubator, where's the pen button? Incubator recipe. Let's put it over here. Hey, I posted the video as soon as I started watching it, and then I went live a couple minutes later, so there's plenty of time. You were just busy playing your own pYanodon's or something. So don't come crying to me that you didn't have enough time to watch the video. Alright, so Petri dish goes this way now. Hey, thanks for the follow, Petroof. Okay, so that's one ingredient of 50. And then... and then we need the lab equipment, which is another ingredient. And then we need the glassware. Where's the glassware? It's over, way over here. Now, this is a good example of being cleaner. I could just have it go straight across, but instead, we're gonna have it go down and follow this one. And it will both... one of the main reasons to do this isn't even for the factory to look cleaner, it's to leave you more space, because now you're optimizing the space you can actually build factory in by doing it this way. Anyway, so there's substrate and glassware. Now I need the Vrout cocoons. Oh, I never finished bringing those over, did I? Yeah, they're over here. Okay, so Vrout cocoons need to go over here. Perfect. Don't need that. Actually, wait. Oh no, glassware's on there. Okay. Yeah, microorganism mines are slower than molasses. So that... Unfortunately, Zogna is trying to back up here. I think that's maybe a bit of an issue. Let's slow that down. 50% is fine. We'll give ourselves a head start. So that'll stop eating petri dishes eventually. Steel. Petri dishes are done. Steel's not done. Steel needs to be done. Now steel's done. We almost have the retrovirus. I just need some hot air. Listening to the stream instead of watching makes the recipe sound even more complex. I bet. Oh gosh. Now, hot air. We haven't looked at this for a while. I'm actually forgetting what we do. Is it just the coke oven gas? Yeah. So I need regenerative heat exchanger. We already have one of those. Plus some coke. We have coke nearby. I might just make it down here and pipe up the hot air. Because we have some coke right here. And then I need a loop of stone bricks, but that's easy. So I need 2 of these. Yes. It's actually a really cool design. Basically, it's like this one is blowing air over hot stones, and this one is blowing hot coke oven gas over cold stones to heat up the stones. It's a really cool system. I like how it works. But that being said, I need the coke oven gas, which I will produce separately. Sorry, coke oven gas doesn't coke oven gas. Yeah, kind of like the Titan steel. It's a little different because this has a lot more steps once you get into the higher tiers. But similar. Like you can warm up. This is what's really cool about it is the 500 degree coke oven gas warms it up more, but you have to add in the already warm bricks, and so it's like it's kind of this weird like one goes up and the other goes down, and it ends up looking really cool. It sounds cool until you transport hot air in trains. Yeah, there's always a catch, isn't there, Dave? Alright, so what we're gonna do, just to start with, is we're gonna steal this coke oven gas and put it in here. Do I have some bricks? Yeah, we got some bricks, so we can just swap back and forth. I don't know if the rates matter. Well, technically it does for this one, but considering this one has a limited rate, that one is going to have a limited rate. So I'll just throw, wait, which one needs you need the cold bricks. 100 should be fine. It does batches of 5. This does batches of 20. I need a pressure pump. It's in this one. Give me the air. We need an air pump, hot bricks, or I should say warm bricks, and then we got hot air. And then it will dump out the cold bricks again, and we'll cycle. Now, we have coke oven gas that's not hot, but can still be burned. And this is where we really should burn that coke oven gas for steam, but that requires routing it over there, and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm just gonna kill it. Sue me. When we do more hot air, we'll rebuild this, but this is only for cDNA right now, so we don't need a ton of it. So it's fine. Finally, what we need to do is we actually need to void some coke based on, hey, 58 hours Created our first hot air. What are you talking about? I've been blowing hot air since hour 1. Oh, goodness. Also, name in game. Complex. We will get your name in game, don't worry. I will not forget. In fact, this seems like a good spot for it. Do it in refined concrete as well. Hey, Apophenia, thank you so much for the 22 months. Oh my goodness. Time flies. Or is that better? I'm not sure. X. Probably this. Yeah. I'm not sure which P looks better. That one or that one? Probably that one. Okay. If you too want your name in the game, feel free to pop over to Twitch. It is free. You just need to get the little Twitch points that, you know, accumulate as you watch. So we've got the hot air. We're ditching that. Okay, now we just need to ditch coke if we don't have enough hot air. How do we ditch coke? I'm trying to remember. What's the easiest way to ditch coke? I want to say it was just the DDC, right? And then we burn. Yeah. So this is a little weird, but I don't have a better way to do it that I can think of in this very second. So we're gonna do this. I'm then gonna vent and sinkhole. Oops, wrong button. I need some more vents and sinkholes. And then we're gonna burner. This is horrible, I know. Yes, you pay with your time, exactly. Okay, so that's gonna fuel with that, but then it's going to feed the ash in, but also out with the ash, so it'll loop the ash like that. Now, someone mentioned on YouTube that I had changed them to not do this, because there might be some sort of weird bug with it self-feeding ash back into itself. So I would love if someone could confirm or deny that that actually is a problem or not. Okay, and then this guy needs to wire all the way back to the thingy here. The thingy. And if the thingy has less than 500, let me just do a really low amount, 500 coke oven gas, then it's enabled. And then we grab the coke from that valve, it'll feed into here, and we'll get rid of all the ash. We'll just get rid of all that. We're just literally wasting resources in order to get more coke oven gas. It's wonderful. But your 46k points, how will you collect them if you spend them? Exactly. How does that work? Okay, so now we've got hot air. Goodness. I don't know why I did that one. Don't need that anymore. All right. Whew. We got there. Okay, and then that will link up there. Oh, perfect. And now all we're waiting for is me to remember the difference between whitelist and blacklist. And remember that they're naturally blacklisted. Oh my god, Dave, you have 250,000 points. That is insane. I am impressed. But we have retroviruses. Go team. Yeah. And now we're basically there. We just need one of these guys. What is this? A retorter? A biopack. Zogna, lab instruments. Oh, we need the microorganism lines. I need some more stone brick. Keep them secret. Keep them safe. 4 might be enough. I don't know. We're already very short on petri dishes, so I'm gonna steal 100 to help jumpstart this nonsense over here, which is then gonna give us less of the empty petri dishes, ironically. All right, so let's do some growing of whatever this is. Incubating. I don't know what we're incubating. It's not bacteria, or maybe it is bacteria, but it's not a specific type of bacteria. Whereas the Zogna bacteria is a specific type. This is just your generic whatever the heck grows in the dish type of bacteria. Why am I doing it that way? I'm grabbing, or I'm outserting when I need to be inserting. You juked when you should have jived. Okay, so those should run and give me incubated petri dishes in this belt. And that's already done. And then you need the incubated petri dishes and the... Let's do this over here. We need the laboratory equipment. We do it? Oh, no, this is good. This is good. Yeah. This comes over here. The Zogner. Oh, what do I not have enough of? Biofactory. Duralumin and titanium. Okay, so duralumin. So did we finish this? No. I do need these two as well. I need those back. And I'll take that back. Thank you. Duralumin. Uh-oh. Just realized I'm not collecting duralumin. That's bad. That's real bad. We have nothing. Titanium I do have. Duralumin, not so much. Now I want to say this is an issue of ore collection. Yes. Maybe. No. It's an issue of... I need more smelters and... no, it's an issue of a half belt. That's the issue. I'm only doing 7.5. But I'm also only collecting 6. So we're not even collecting a half belt. So we got a couple layers of issues, and we probably need another caravan for more than a half belt anyway. It's a multi-layered issue that we've got going on. I just need 12 more though. It's got to be backed up here, right? Or have we really used up all the duralumin? No, I think we've used it all up. Where's it even going? Both of these? No, just that. Wait, what? We're out of iron? Okay, something's wrong. We shouldn't be out of iron. Out of iron. Oh my god, we're out of iron. Probably because of all the belts I just spent. I have a mixed iron ore and coal belt. I do. That seems bad. Is that supposed to be that way? I doubt this is intentional. Where does this start? Wait, how did, what? What on earth? Oh, that miner that I plopped down to finish out the iron was on it was on a raw coal belt. Haha. That's what I get for not looking what it was attached to. Well, there's our 700 iron that we needed to mine. God, and this is gonna be hell on my inventory. Absolute clowning today. I actually felt like we were doing pretty good until this mishap. Got all the stone. Oh my gosh. Did it get... can it go this way? No, that's fine. Yeah, the good news is the iron's mined, the issue's over. Problem is not too hard to solve. And I doubt it broke anything. Let's make sure it didn't get on this belt too. Hey, I see a duralumin. Oh wait, what? I thought I got all of those little bits. Where are those bits coming from? Stop it. Some got on this one. That could have broken things for sure. Make sure there's no iron here. And it won't happen again with this specific patch of iron. Exactly. Whether it happens again with another patch of iron is only time will tell, won't it? I think we got all that, and now we just gotta pick it up to here. Oh gosh. And then we needed some more dump chests randomly scattered around the base, I think. I don't think we have enough. So there we go. That's sarcasm, by the way, in case you didn't detect it. Now there's more iron down here. Still. I think we got it all. Probably missed something. Need more duralumin, please. Oh, no. Alright, now I can make the biofactory. And do I have a gene lab? 20 more duralumin, of course. Okay, I'll let that build up for a second. We are almost there, and then we will have our first cDNA, and it will feel so good. I don't know if I love that. Okay, let's have these loop around. So we got Petrie, as in the little pterodactyl from the Land Before Time. And we've got Zogna Bologna. Lab instruments and glassware. Glassware is on the other side of this one. So let's have a little split off to feed it from here. And that should be it for plasmids. The plasmids are done. What do they stack to? They stack to 100. Sweet. And then retrovirus probably stacks to 42. We just got an achievement for that. Retrovirus, where you so many categories. I would have thought it would have been in the same logistic category. It's not. Virus, where are you at? iScience 2? No. You're all incomplete. It's power. It's animals. It's resources. Where are you at? Where are you at, Retrovirus? Am I just blind? Oh, it doesn't give one. Then why did I just get one? Oh, it was for the plasmids. Just completing, and it happened to do that right when I built that. I think is what happened there. Okay, now we need to go grab... Oh, why am I out of laboratory instruments? Okay, we're not. It's just slow. Oh, rubber. Of course it is. Wonderful. This is so bad. Why did I automate this? It's gonna take like 10 hours to back up to even like 50 cDNA. So maybe a bad idea to automate. Because if you only hand feed it, you at least control how much it gets. Oh, and of course I need a biofactory for this too, so I need even more duralumin. It was a bad time to run out of duralumin, wasn't it? Is there some in a box somewhere that I can just steal? Please. No. There's one in a box. Guess what? That's the box we're looking at. Yeah, that sucks. So, we get to wait for a few duralumin here. I guess I could feed it some extra aluminum so it'll run a little faster. And I can't see anything, but we're just gonna have it go in the chest only for a minute. Yeah, exactly. We can just shoot the chest. No one's gonna remember. And then fixing steam is next on the list. Let's throw in those. What else do we have extra? We got some extra moss genes. Oh, that's what goes in here, though. Extra petri dishes we will provide to the incubators. Substrate goes into also this one? Yeah, I think the last one. Empty petri dishes go in here. Glassware goes in a lot of places. Okay. Do we have enough duralumin? Probably not. Nope. We need 70. We have 54. Can I handcraft duralumin? I can't remember. Probably not. You would find it. Nope. Arrgh. Where is it? Oh, that one. Whatever. I give up. We'll just wait. We will just wait it out. Oh god, I've stopped getting power poles because of aluminum issue. Oh, wait. This aluminum... I need to double check, actually, on all my aluminum things that need aluminum consumers. Because this was an aluminum belt that's now mostly out, so we need to make sure nothing else consumes aluminum along this line. I guess that chest does, but that's not a big deal. No, okay, that was it. And we still can get a little more aluminum out of it if I rearrange these a bit, I guess. So I might as well do a little bit of that here. Oof. Don't forget to fix the acetylene. Fix the acetylene. Fix the acetylene. Don't forget to fix the acetylene. One, two. Gap of 2 is fine. And the coke oven gas too, but that's its own issue. Just to be simple, I'm going to do this. That doesn't exist yet. Fix the acetylene from here to here. We'll get this all mined out eventually. There's still even some over there. It's such a weirdly shaped patch. Alright. We needed something to do while we waited for duralumin, which is hopefully good enough by now. The episode's going a little long. I thought we'd get there a couple minutes earlier, but this duralumin issue kind of came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Alright. That. 2 more. And we're good. 1. And 2. And now I can make a gene lab. And then the gene lab will make the cDNA, and it will be glorious, and I will feel very accomplished. Okay, we have to feed it about 50 million things, though. Okay. So there's retrovirus. We need mossy gene samples. We need laboratory equipment, which is on this belt. We need petri dishes, which are here. We need glassware and substrate. So it turns out I can actually just split this off. But it's already here. Never mind. Got that. Grab from there. Oh, that's going to waste glassware. So back to the original plan. Or waste substrate, I mean. The original plan where only glassware comes this way. And then... Wait a second, I just screwed that up. What's actually here? I still need biosamples. And then we're good. Biosamples I can do with a long inserter. And that's it. Wow. And now it's just a rubber issue for the lab equipment. Which is going to be a big deal. I'm going to split this so only half of the lab equipment goes to retrovirus to start. Otherwise it'll take a million years to get any cDNA, because it'll only get retrovirus until this is all the way backed up, which we do not want. In fact, it might be better to not even try to back up on retrovirus for a while. I mean, look at the amount of rubber we're getting on this belt. It is rough. It's bad. Oh, goodness. Maybe I should have gone for 0.2 rubber a second over there. Oh, but then that's even more Vraux. Right now I have no way to do rubber that isn't just lots of Vrauks per rubber. Because don't we need exactly 1 Vrauk per rubber right now? I think. Yep. No. Wait. 10 Vrauks per rubber? No, sorry. I've got the math all wrong. 0.05 Vrauks for 0.1 rubber. So 1 Vrauk makes 2 rubber. But that's not very much. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. 1 more rubber. We'll make 2 more lab equipments, which should get split, and we will make our first cDNA. So I'm gonna put it out in the open here. Display it proudly. Surround it with some concrete. Position of beauty. Make sure the area is lit. Here we go. It's happening! Nice. Ta-da! 59 hours for the first cDNA. Dino DNA. We'll let that, I don't know, build up to 300 for now. So yeah, that's the thing. Whew, everyone rejoice indeed. So, for those of you on YouTube, I think we'll call it an episode there. It's a good ending spot. We got a lot of work done. Finished cDNA, and now we have to fix our Steam because we are running out. But we'll do that in a minute. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all in the next episode of pYanodon's, and until then, stay frosty, whatever that means. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.